Imagine Pacific Pulse Podcast. Episode: Imagine a unified Pacific passport and the opportunity of global mobility. Welcome to the Imagine Pacific Podcast, where we explore ideas shaping the future of the Pacific and imagine what leadership, partnership, and innovation can look like when island perspectives are part of the global conversation. Today's episode is titled, Imagine a unified Pacific passport and the opportunity of global mobility. Imagined end state. Imagine a future where a passport issued from the smallest Pacific island carries the same ease of mobility as those from the world's largest economies. A Pacific where students, entrepreneurs, researchers, and cultural leaders can travel freely to share knowledge, build partnerships, and contribute to the global community. In 2026, global passport rankings still show large differences in travel freedom. Many Pacific Island nations remain in higher friction travel tiers, meaning their citizens often face visa requirements, longer approval timelines, and additional administrative steps when traveling abroad. For individuals pursuing education, business, or collaboration, these processes can create delays and added costs. But the conversation around mobility is evolving. Increasingly, scholars and policymakers are asking whether mobility should be viewed not only as a national privilege, but also as a shared global resource that supports economic development, cultural exchange, and human potential. What's the big idea? One idea gaining attention is the concept of a unified Pacific passport framework. Rather than approaching travel access country by country, Pacific Island nations could strengthen their mobility through regional cooperation and shared identity systems. Working together as a collective group increases negotiating capacity, strengthens trust frameworks, and creates new opportunities for partnership with other regions. In this sense, the Pacific would not simply be requesting access, it would be offering connection, knowledge, and opportunity to the wider world. Gear. The blueprint for sovereign equity. Technologically, such a framework could be supported through secure digital identity systems. Emerging decentralized technologies allow countries to verify identity credentials securely while protecting privacy and sovereignty. But the real innovation is not technological, it is diplomatic. When Pacific states coordinate mobility policies together, they can present themselves as a regional network of opportunity, encouraging travel agreements that benefit both Pacific citizens and international partners. Reframing the ocean. The Pacific is often described as remote. Yet many Pacific scholars describe the region instead as a blue continent, a vast interconnected space linking hundreds of cultures, communities, and economies. In this perspective, the ocean does not isolate the islands. It connects them. A unified mobility strategy would reflect this tradition of connection by strengthening regional ties and creating new bridges between the Pacific and the rest of the world. The economic ripple effect. Improved mobility has practical economic benefits. Entrepreneurs gain easier access to global markets and investment networks. Students and researchers can collaborate internationally. Professionals can move between regions while maintaining strong connections to their home communities. This also encourages brain circulation, where knowledge and skills gained abroad return to strengthen local economies. At the same time, improved mobility could support a growing Pacific presence in the global digital economy, where remote services, creative industries, and technology entrepreneurship expand opportunities across the region. A new era of global partnership. Ultimately, this conversation is about partnership. Imagine a world where Pacific citizens are recognized not only for the challenges their islands face, but for the contributions they bring: cultural knowledge, ocean stewardship, innovation, and leadership. In such a future, Pacific mobility strengthens global cooperation and mutual prosperity, and the smallest island nations are recognized as valuable partners in shaping an interconnected world. Mobility expands opportunity. Opportunity strengthens resilience, and resilience allows communities to contribute their best ideas to the global community. If the Pacific approaches mobility through cooperation and shared vision, it can transform geographic distance into a bridge of connection, not only benefiting the Pacific, but benefiting the world. Thank you for listening to the Imagine Pacific podcast. If this episode sparked a new idea or perspective, consider sharing it, subscribing, or continuing the conversation. Until next time, Imagine Pacific.